Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources. We're still playing the Seasons update and we're building our glorious nation. It's being, we're going slow, of course, because we're doing something that is in spirit the Cosmonaut Challenge. It's not exactly the Cosmonaut Challenge, but in spirit the Cosmonaut Challenge. We are doing everything ourselves. So we're importing everything, that the little bits and pieces that we need, so that we build up the roads, the industry, and so on. And we are progressing fairly well. So here we go, following. And I must say, since the winter update, or since the seasons update things come in, it just looks. I mean, it's always looked cool, but it looks just so much cooler to me. It's really awesome. I mean, the snow adds so much variation to it, so I do like it. Let's get out of there. So in the last episode, you may recall, we were struggling quite substantially with winter and people dying and all these kind of things. So one of the things that we are doing now is building a new hospital. I believe we don't have any problems with temperature at the moment. Let's have a look. Yeah, temperature at the moment is fine. One of the things that I did kind of pick up is that I think we are running out of some of our our food is not quite enough, I don't think, because we've got two facilities that we need to provide food to. I'm going to up the numbers a little bit. Oh, we don't want to unload any steel over here, but we do want food to come in. Let's up this number a little bit to like 20%. It's going to cost us a little bit of money to do that, but that should be good. Meat is without power supply over here. Is that a standard problem, or have we run out of power? Let's just have a quick look what's going on here. We are in fact out of power because we don't have any more workers here. This guy has just arrived. Do we have any people walking over here? Yeah, so we'll start doing the power thing now, but I don't want us to run into trouble too much. So what I'll do is I'll go to import mode and we'll start importing instead of exporting, just a little while, just so that we get through this thing. One of the other things that I've spotted, and I'll quickly pause the game and tell you about this. So there's these two buses. They're effectively on the same route, right? But they're right next to each other. So what I've seen in the Discord for Workers and the Resources is that there is a cheat menu where they've, and it's not a cheat, where they've implemented a new feature where you can unbunch these vehicles within the line. And I'm going to activate the cheating menu now so that we can test that in our game, because one thing I absolutely hate at the moment is the fact that these two buses are driving right behind one another with the workers that we need to get over here. So the way you activate the cheat menu is by holding in C, H and E, then cheat mode is enabled. So on your keyboard, C, H and E all at the same time, and then you go in here and you can check out the cheat menu. So enable cheats is here, but what I'm looking for is line spacing. So we're not going to worry about this faster vehicle construction and faster construction and research and all these kind of things, but what I don't want to do any of that. What we want to do is get the line spacing to work better. So actually get these vehicles to unbunch as a normal line would in reality. So that's the only thing, and we'll see if that helps out things a little bit. Okay. Because we honestly need to make sure that we have workers here all the time. How's this going? All of this is looking pretty good at the moment. Okay, perfect. I believe our population is okay. We're having a little bit more deaths than births, but it's still all fine. That's still all fine. So I think that should be okay. That should be okay. And what is our total population? 3,380. Hopefully we can keep it above. It's only the end of December now. Hopefully we can keep it above say 3,000. Okay, construction is underway here, so hopefully that does the trick as well. I'll speed up the game, so it's like double speed, and I'll get rid of some of these signs. Okay, so we are going to continue to hopefully see things work a little bit better. I would like to see we should be able to prioritize where the snowplow goes, right? Because at the moment they're not prioritizing this little section, and that's one of our most important pieces. They're kind of running in these little streets over here, which is not a big deal for us. We need that section to be plowed. And so we might have to, in the future, continue to place these guys on the most important sections. And I think I might buy another one. We've got a little bit of money. I might go ahead and buy one more snowplow. Let's quickly have a look. Kaz, there's a new one. Oh, now, you see. Plowing speed. Okay, so that's like slow ones, but the Kaz is quick, but the Kaz is expensive. But I'm happy to pay for one expensive Kaz over here. So let's grab the Kaz and we'll move it to this one here. So the idea is that we need to keep this road needs to be plowed all the time, and then this road, oh, actually they've now actually gone and plowed that road there. So that's quite helpful that that's been done. Excellent. Okay, one of the other things that I'm starting to realize is now we're starting to get a fair bit of educated workers, and as we do that, we need to go and check our lines here to make sure that we in fact get maybe on the coal workers line, we need to, maybe not the coal workers line, maybe on something like the steel workers or the refinery, something like this. I would like us to maybe put back the educated workers. If we put back the educated workers, it means that we can get a little bit more people out here, because actually we didn't even need any more people here. But anyway, slowly we're going to start putting those guys back. That's the idea. Not a lot of construction going on over here. We've got all the stuff that we need here, right? For the groundworks. Oh, resources needed. So no resources. Oh, hang on. We're still building this. Ah, okay, fine. So we're not even close to that yet. Okay. But one of the things that I want to do in this episode is I want us to start working on getting these roads gravelled. So I'll go ahead and get all of this sorted out, because I want us to start working on this so that we can bring in our own iron, so we won't have to go and buy iron at the border. Not that iron is that expensive, but I just want us to make sure that we get that all working. This is another technical services one that's being constructed over here. Okay, what's going on over here? Are we... Ooh, so the death rate is a little bit higher than the birth rate, but in our coldest month, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, last December we lost like 850 people or something like that. So it's not too bad. I'm quite comfortable with that. We are continuously getting food over here and over there. We're running out of meat though. Okay, one of the things, we only have a small distribution office, and one of the vehicles here is a dumper, and that dumper is taking coal to the small heating plant here, which is not being used at the moment. Okay, and I don't doubt we'll use it again. And the other one is the very small one over here. It's using that one. So presumably we don't necessarily need the dumper over here. We can rather get the guy to maybe we could probably start looking at building another distribution facility over here to deal with that one. Yeah, maybe we should look into that. So let's get this. Do we have a distribution office? Oh, this is... Oh, we've got the snail plows out here already. Kind of forgot when I did that. Okay, there's no distribution office out here. So let's have a quick look if we can grab a distribution office. Just a small one. Maybe just the one. If we do the 1 versus the 3... Actually, the 3 is better. And then the 5? Even the 5 is better. Maybe we should just start putting the 5 ones in place. Or just grab another one of these. So if I zoom in, is there a spot where I can easily squeeze one? Actually, quite right there is probably good. Let's start construction on that one over there. Oh, does it have a road? I don't think it has. Really? Okay, let's cancel that one, and we'll try it again. Mod. There we go. Okay, now we can start building that. Once that's built, then I can put another refrigerator truck in this one, and then we'll hopefully get a little bit of a better move around of that. So that can go. We should have infrastructure construction on there. That's fine. And this should be underway. Yeah, very slowly over here. But okay. And this also being constructed. Okay, lots happening. No workers over here. Building temperature is too low. I'm guessing as soon as this bus... How many buses do we have on this line? Steel workers, 2 buses. So where are they? Where's our steel worker buses? That's the one. Yeah, and it's got the workers on there, so that's okay. That should work. Anyway, we just need to get through winter. Construction and everything is just so slow during winter. We are now seeing some work on the hospital. Let's drop that down a little bit because, well, actually at the moment it's not too bad. But I don't want to kind of kill all of our other industries. Actually, what's our population doing? Our population is not bad. 3,300 is not bad at all. Okay, food is being dropped off. We absolutely need another meat one over here, so that we can continue to provide meat. At least if there's food, it helps. So the 2 food trucks should be able to deal with these. What is this guy doing? Not too sure. Construction, so it's probably dropped off a big piece of equipment. Oh, that's one of the other things that you guys are mentioning. I don't know whether it was in the Discord or in the comments, but basically saying that at construction offices, make a construction office that just has the heavy equipment plus then the open holes to carry them around to the various places. And I think that's a brilliant idea, something that I'm certainly going to look at as we continue to expand. We're missing meat here. Meat should be delivered now. Perfect. Excellent. So a little bit of meat, missing meat, I don't think is a problem as long as we continue to provide the food that is necessary. So let's see. Temperature is okay. Health is 70, just under 70 over here. There's an 80 over there, but these are like just under 70. And food is looking good. 99 on food is awesome. Not worried about the religion piece because we're not going to do anything about that. We're just going to get them slowly not use those facilities anymore, just like with the pubs as well. If we just have the one, you can see they slowly reduce their addiction to the pub. And pretty good on clothing as well. The covered hull actually drops not only food but also drops the stuff over here, but they use this very slowly they use that. Yeah, we run out of meat fairly quickly, so we need another refrigerator kind of wagon over there. Let's continue to close these guys out. Okay, so as we continue to expand this, actually these things are being built. I do like that. So one of the things that I want us to do is I want us to set up our new facilities for this. So we will be actually it's a storage facility. I think just a small aggregate storage over here is probably all that we need. And if we do something like that, I think, because once we've got this road and stuff in, and we'll have to build these facilities, we'll start building the mine. So I can just slowly start laying out what I want to do over here. So let's build this one there. Okay, then we'll get ourselves, and I'll suspend the construction so we don't end up getting these things constructed while we still can't really afford them. Then I'll go in here. I'm not pausing the game, alright, am I? No, it's not paused. We'll get one of these engines, place the engine over here. Perfect, like that. That's as simple as that. Now let's just suspend the construction. We're a little way away from getting all of this done. Oh, actually, suspend, and suspend. Perfect. They shouldn't start working straight away, but we'll see. Okay. Now I will, once this road's finished, we'll get some roads out there. But that means this is kind of what we're going to do. So once all of this gravel is done, we will start working on the mine and all of these facilities up to all the way through here, so that we can get our own iron being used over here. Okay, this is built, so I can get us some snow plows. So let's grab a couple. I'll see about getting the Kazs, but they are very pricey. So one Kaz, let's get 2 Kazs and one of the cheap ones. Yeah, let's do that. It cost us a little bit of money though, but anyway, we need to make sure that these guys are plowed all the way. Okay, move you over here. Move you over here. And move you over here. So at least we continue to provide these facilities as we go. We are building this guy. We've got some steel delivered here, but we're still waiting on a few other things, and then we'll get the rest done. We'll move the dumper over here, so the dumper will provide the coal right over there, which is going to be just fine. Want to check if our unbunching is working. We are actually getting people here. Okay, what I'm going to do, we're going to switch back so that we export power again. Something like that, maybe. And let's just double check how much coal we have available. Yeah, a fair bit of coal is available here. Good. That's good. I think that will help our money situation a little bit. This is underway. Getting our own steel used here. There's some steel over here. Oh, what I could do is I could grab one of the open hole trucks and just move the steel that we have here. How much steel do we have here? 24, 25 tons. I just want to move that steel. So let me grab like this guy. It's the distribution office, right? Gonna fill up with some fuel. He works where exactly? Small distribution office, automatic number 2. It's this one. Building is without power, but that one is fine. We need more workers here. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I want to take this steel that we've got here and move it up the other way. Let's grab this guy, so we'll bring him back. We just need to move him out there first. So once he arrives there, we'll use him to quickly move the steel up to the other one. I don't want any kind of steel over there that we can't use or anything like that. Okay, now these guys are actually doing their thing. Good, that's good. That's helpful. You see, this is less helpful. That's why I want to prioritize certain roads above other roads. Okay, so that section should start being built. Here, what we can do is we can somewhat connect it like so. Over there. And from here, we'll just tie it in over there. And this can be dirt, because these roads will hardly ever be used. But they will now be plowed, because they're there. Okay. Another quick look at all of these requirements. Ooh, that's under 60 now. Anyway, this hospital is underway. I'm hoping we can get that sorted fairly quickly. Okay, with this guy around here now, we can quickly set up a little route for him. We say, you're going to pick up... actually, you can just pick up over there. Load steel. Okay. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to unload steel. Okay. And start. So do that for us. Just bring all the steel over here so it is being used, and we won't add new steel here because we're not importing steel anymore, so that's going to be just fine. Hang on, you should not be picking these up, but I'm not unloading it there. Also, what? Oh, this is at the road cargo station. Load at the road cargo station. Hang on, what did I do now? This, and then unload where? Ah, it's actually an export thing that we're doing. Okay, I'm not sure that's... Anyway, we will reconfigure that a little bit later into the future. Let's quickly see what's going on with our population. It's doing pretty well. It's doing really pretty well. We are maintaining a very good population here. We're not even getting close to it. I mean, we're already in February and we're not even close to 3,000. I think we have beat the winter finally. And the lessons we've learned here, I'm going to use to redo this layout, because we definitely need much more and better heating infrastructure. So I do want to redo this at some point, but I don't think we're quite there yet, as we can't build any of that yet. We still need to optimize our steel production a lot more. How's our money? Our money is not bad. Well, it's not good, but it's not bad. We are maintaining a good number there. So much so that we can actually consider bringing in some more Soviet country immigrants. There is still steel, so there's still another load of steel that needs to go up. up here. We're not actually producing anything because we're missing coal. Okay, one of the things we can do is we can up this number a little bit to bring in more coal and more iron. In terms of that storage, how much do we have here? This is holding. This has got good working. Excellent. This is still working. How's our temperatures? Please check our temperatures. Oh, they've dropped a little, but they're coming back. I don't think that's an issue. Don't think it's been an issue. Let's just have a look here. Very close to equal births and deaths. I'm happy that we are doing the right thing there. Let's see about exporting a little bit more power for a little bit more money. And this, okay, good. We are doing we're actually quite effective at I think we're managing it now. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more of all of this stuff going on. So I can maybe up the number of workers at each one of these a little bit. So we get a little bit more prefabs and bricks being produced. This, actually, only have 10 people working there. I'll up that a little bit too. We'll double the amount of people that we can work there. So in effect, that should double our output of steel. That's the plan, at least. Slowly double all of that. That construction's done. This construction should now happen. Once that guy gets out of there, where is he going to go? All the way up here? Anyway, let's go down here. Have we built this one? Yes, we have. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this guy, I'm going to take the dumper, and we're just going to move him over there. Okay. Then what I'll do is I will clear out these guys. So the truck aggregates and these guys and those guys. Ooh, that was a problem. Hang on. Pause the game because I've messed something up now. Okay. I need to add the new one here in again. Perfect. And we want to make sure that that is unloaded to 50% at least. Okay, so that's okay. What I'll do is I'll buy another refrigerator truck over here. Refrigeration. A smaller one, maybe? A smaller, quicker truck? Yeah, well, let's just buy the cheapest one. Seems like, you know, we can take that one, put it over here, and we'll just grab one of these guys. And I'm just going to use that and move it over here. And that should be good. So we'll move that one over there. So now we should be able to move meat into the stores a little quicker. What I also need to do is just make sure we set up this this task here. So please pick up over here and then drop off over there. Actually, we can pick up over there and drop off over there to make sure that we have at least 50%. And that should be okay. We also have in the room there to do some other stuff here at some point if we need to. But I don't think everything else here is met by conveyors, so that's okay. Excellent. Our population, oh, I'm so keen on where our population is at the moment. Look at this. Our birth and death rate in the middle of winter is about the same, and I'm so happy about that. That is a step in the right direction. This is being built. We've planned out that section. Then we can start building some of these things. This has been built. We've got the guys operating. We've got the workers over here doing the steel. We've got steel being produced, and I now believe that there is now a truck over here somewhere. Cleared out all the steel, so no more steel over here. I just need to figure out where this truck is. Actually, I should be able to pick him up from over here. It has got the steel and it's inbound, so as soon as it's dropped the steel, yeah, that's the one. This one is on our, oh no, road cargo station. Yeah, this is the one. So from here we will just go and assign you back to your facility over there. Don't need to do anything apart from that. So now we've got all of the steel that we've bought here. The last little bits of steel that we've bought is now available for construction. There's a building on fire. Where? Please. Okay, we should be able to respond to this. We should have fire trucks underway, coming this way. Yes, there they are. They're stuck in traffic, but they are coming. We should be able to get them there soon enough. Here they go. Nice. We have even got fire trucks responding from the other direction, so it's fine. We are responding to fire emergencies pretty effectively at the moment. These guys are kind of arrived late. Oh, the hospital's open. Okay, perfect. So, with the hospital open, look at all the doctors. My goodness. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab our ambulances and rebase them over here. And we probably need more, to be honest. So, rebase our ambulances to this side. I'm going to drop this one down. So, we're going to close this clinic. We'll have these guys work across. How many can we still get? 5. I think we should get 5 ambulances so that we can really rapidly increase our health. So go to ambulances over here. Just get these guys. They're fairly cheap. It really doesn't matter which one you get. They're almost all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 5. That's okay. That's cost us a little bit, but I think we're okay. Let's move them over here. No, don't start. Come here. Hopefully we can now start improving our health situation quite a lot. Let's just double check our temperatures quickly. So the health, hopefully that will start happening. If we look at this, temperatures are okay. Temperatures are okay. I'm happy with that. Now we'll get more ambulances over here. I think we don't need all these doctors though. So let's trim this down a little bit. I don't want too many doctors here. Let's start it off with like 30 doctors. I think that's going to be fine. It's going with 30 doctors, we can have 80 odd patients here at a time. Got all of these vehicles arriving now, and hopefully that'll be pretty effective once that happens. Because I don't want too many doctors working there. Had a couple of escapes, which I don't know why. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And then we've got, do we have food and stuff? Food and meat is available. Food and meat should be available. Yeah, absolutely. So there shouldn't be any concerns there. Over here, actually, you know what I want to do? I want to go and say these guys need to be fully loaded all of the time, really. So we don't run out of food at all. Okay, and then that's kind of the end of the winter. We've made it through fairly nicely now, and we are seeing a lot of students being educated. I am going to let this building go, and I need to replace it with I think a gymnasium or something is what I want to do in here. If we look at our sports facilities, I think that's now the poorest thing that we've dealt with. The health, I believe this health number will go up substantially now. This number is pretty low too. But we've got one over here and one over there, and we could maybe build another one over here. But that is a little low, actually. But I also want us to make sure that we get the sporting stuff going well. And we do get people complaining about that, so maybe that's the case. Alternatively, maybe a kindergarten. No, I think these people are finding that they have kindergarten access over here. Kindergarten. Not a problem. Meat is a bigger problem, it seems. And sport. Yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Demolish that building. Get rid of this. Do it very carefully so we don't get rid of more than we need to. And we'll get rid of that. Again, very carefully. That's good. Okay, now, under mods, I have a sporting facility here. Sports playground, which is the... What is this? A school gym. The gymnasium / sports hall. I'd rather do that one. Something that's a little bigger. The bowling alley. No, let's do this one. Let's get the gym. I think it'll fit. Oh, it will. I want to put it in there. So let's do that. Place it in there. We'll get it built. And at the same time, let's see. Can we run? We can run that through there. And through there and in here, so at least that makes it all easier to get into. We'll commission that, so all of this will be constructed now. Slow construction there. It's not the most vital and most important thing for us. How's this going? We are maintaining good pace here. We're maintaining a good number of workers there. How's our education going? Education numbers are going up, so I need to make sure that we keep that in place. I've got a little bit of money. I think it's about time. How many unemployed do we have? I want that unemployed number to be up at around 200 all the time. If we go here, can we bring in, let's bring in a few workers over here, but from the Soviet bloc. 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Add a little bit more over there. More workers is good, because we're going to need workers to do all of the bits and pieces that we need. Let's see this. Look at that. We've got almost hardly any people waiting for treatment, which is awesome. Over here, hardly any people waiting for treatment. To be honest, I can maybe trim this down a little bit. No, I don't think so. I think that's okay. We need to provide working spots for these guys. This kindergarten is not full. The school is not full. I think the school over here is probably full, but only just, really. Ooh. Yeah, we just need to make sure that constantly people are working there. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now, let's see. Can we start work on this? Okay, there's a few more bits and pieces that we would like us to do. So let's do that, this, that, because we'll need the bus station operational over here if we do this. Okay, let's quickly tie in all of the other bits and pieces over here. Can we... There should be a road. Okay, let's get our roads connected. Come on. There has to be... There has to be... yes. Come on. Why do you not want to do it? Okay, there we go. There we go. So now we've got the road access over here, so we can actually get this constructed. But it's not currently open. This is done. That's done. We need some roads over here. Sorry, I'm not talking about it being done. I'm just saying that we obviously need to make sure that we have access everywhere so that we can actually do the construction should we get around to it. None of these construction pieces are in fact ready. So there's a lot of construction that needs to be done still. How much steel are we making? We are making a little bit more steel now. I think I'll up this number a little more so we collect a little bit more of the resources that we need and keep that flowing. I want to make sure that this number stays nice and high all the time, and I want to make sure we are in fact producing power all the time. And that we are also exporting about as much of that as we can. 9 megawatts is not bad. I think we're okay with that at the moment. That is quite good, actually. Okay, our new hospital is in place, and I'm kind of thinking maybe we should get a couple of trees in there. I like doing these acacias because they don't grow as massive as the others. So something like that is going to help us out a little bit. We'll do a few of them in there also. So that's just going to be make this area look a little nicer. This needs to be changed at some point. This is not really being used. So what I'll do is I'll get that to be done. They can easily walk around that. These are the ones that I'm a little worried about. If we actually close this down, we will actually not get a lot of people here, but I think we just need to do it. Need our vehicles ready for action though. Okay, there's a boat. We're nowhere close to boats. How's this going? We're going pretty quickly on this. Okay, what I think I should do is I should get an open hole truck over here, and maybe even another implement, another bulldozer or something. So let's purchase an open hole. The big ones, one of those, 11,000, it's really expensive, and maybe another bulldozer. Okay, so that we can work on a little bit more concrete stuff. So if I go here, this guy, I'm telling you to get onto that one, perfect. And then this guy, I will say you are come up over here. And this we'll call this our MV equipment. MV equipment. Okay, that's good. So now we can assign that, and this needs to go to, well, this can going to be assigned to pretty much everything. Not electric wiring, not conveyors or pipelines, factory connections, footpaths, buildings, and the roads. Yeah, all of that. And we'll even make it a little bigger range so that you can be assigned to more of the stuff there. All of that's looking good. All of that is looking good. We can start working on these construction pieces. Okay, so that is, I would like us to start paving some of this also. So many things I need us to start doing. And then I would also like to start planning out food a little bit. But really it's about optimizing our efficiency over here. Where are our, we need another bus on this route, right? So MV steel workers, let's make sure we pick up, and so we'll get more workers to come on in. But I believe these buses should hold this, yeah, a pretty good amount. But now we'll start getting more people out here. I think another bus. I think another bus is good. Yeah, we need more buses. How many people do we actually have hanging out over here? There's workers there. There are a little bit of workers over here. How's our unemployment looking? Okay, and look at that. Our births are coming up nicely now. I would, if we can make more steel, we can export more steel. We can start exporting steel, and that will really start giving us a little bit of cash, an influx of cash. Okay, this is starting to happen. I like it. Okay, good. Yeah, these last pieces, and then there's a lot of construction that needs to happen here. We won't, it'll take us a lot of time to get that done, but at least this is underway. I would just like to get more people here, really. I think get another bus. I think one more bus, and then more people in here. Let's get one more bus. Something that's not too expensive. Like this one, I think is about right. Grab that one. And we'll assign you to MV steel workers. Thank you. And start. That's good. That'll help. And then I'll come over here and see where can we add more people. This one, I'm tempted to bulldoze this. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this barracks and build something else in here. Because this was kind of glitched out last time around. So let's get rid of that, and we'll build something else in here, something that we need. That's the gym sports hall thing being built over there. Okay, let's get rid of these. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now what do we need in here? We've got this over here, so we really don't need another theater thing right there. But what do we do a bit of housing, or do we do something else? Do we do another shop instead? Let's just see how far can people get here. Yeah, so really another shop like that is not going to be useful to us. I think housing instead. Can we get like a brick flat or something in there? Really doesn't want to, does it? I'm gonna go with the modded ones. Let's try the modded ones. See the residential, the old maybe 5-story one section. We should get one of these in here. How many workers does that take? 80 workers. That'll be decent. Can we fit 2? I doubt we'll be able to fit 2. Wow, these can go pretty close actually. I don't think this is going to work. We'll have to do it this way. So how, if we do that, can we squeeze another? Honestly, we cannot. So what we can potentially do is get another something. Okay, let's cancel that. I'm going to bring this forward a little bit. So let's cancel this one. I'll bring something forward over here. The old 5-story, old 5-story. We'll get this as close to this as possible. We should be able to get a little section through there. And can I do something sports related maybe? So if we go here, sports, maybe a tennis court. Oh no, these are huge. So I'm not sure we have what it takes to build something else in there. Maybe a pollution monitor. We can build a pollution monitor. Should we do it? Is there a point in building a pollution monitor over here? I'm wondering about it. Anyway, what I want to do now is, let's see, can we squeeze something through there? Yes, we can. Now they're walking around that way. Then what we'll do is we will start doing that. So these two pieces of work should be done. The hospital's not getting people in from this side now, but that's okay. The rest is okay. What I'm thinking we should do, should we start the construction of this one before we start constructing over there? I think maybe we should. So let's go ahead and tie that one in. This will be like a little bit of open space, I think. Let's activate that so we can get all of that built now. Build all of that stuff. This is almost constructed. Yeah, that's going to be finished right now, and then we'll have much better access to sporting over here. Excellent. I think our town is growing nicely. What's going on with our construction on this side? That is looking good. Finishing off a lot of bits and pieces. What is happening over here? Oh man, are we doing a good job? Look at this. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit better at this. Let's see what's going on over here. This is dropping. This is dropping big time now. We need way more people to come and work here. How many people on this bus? A lot, at least. How many do we have here? 31. We just need way more people on this. Comes another bus. How many people? 2 workers only. This bus, I do like the unbunching thing is starting to happen. So I think we'll build that. We need to bring in more people. Can we bring in? These are practically all full, right? That's an interesting one. Participating in sport is now gonna be better now because of that. People are okay. Let's see. Are we seeing? Well, the sporting stuff is getting a little bit better. That should be better even more. Look at this. Getting up to 80 over here. These are above 80, a little bit below. More fire. Small cement plant. I'm assuming we will see fire truck heading this way, probably from up here. Yeah, there they come. Can this fire truck, this fire stuff actually get up there? Yeah, so we don't necessarily need to build the fire truck straight away, or this one. We'll get these built and then we'll start our construction pieces over here. Oh, this one was actually closer. Just in time then. How's our money doing? We need more coal, right? Yeah, our coal is dropping. More workers. Lots of bits and pieces that's not being constructed at the moment. Very little limited work days required to get some of these built though. I'll, in the meantime, while we wait for a few things, I'll start by making our area look a little nicer. That's pretty good, isn't it? Well, let's run some trees down here also. I think this little town is going to look really nice. Just a little bit of trees every now and again. And what I'll do is I'll grab some of these big ones. One of the big ones over here. Maybe two over there. And what we'll do is we'll grab a few there. So there's like a park, because these get really big. These get really big. Okay, double check this. Enough meat and food there, enough meat and food there. So people should be quite happy with our food availability. Look at this, 80% up here. And this is getting, I don't know why this guy, I'm almost worried about this being glitched out. No, people are actually getting in and out of there. If I get a load of immigrants to come in here, right? It's gone to 73. Okay, this one is at 73. We'll come back in a little while and see if it's still at 73 or whether it is improving. Okay, what's going on over here? We need to start construction on some of this. I'm going to leave this one for now because we've got this fire engine over here that can come and deal with it, but we do need this station. I don't know if MV Construction is actually working on anything, so let's get started on the mine. The mine will take a long time, so let's get started on the mine. We'll get MV Construction and MV Equipment to come and work on that. How's this going? We're doing a decent job here. Lots of steel. I wouldn't mind getting more. But we need to balance this. This thing is just going down big time. Okay, guys, I'm going to go into a little bit of a time lapse while we get a few more things constructed. So I will see you in just a bit. Okay, guys, and I am back. Okay, so what I've done, I'm not too happy with what's going on in the town. But anyway, I've added another store here, and that's kind of all that I can see is wrong. But I was wondering why our death rate is continually being this high, and maybe it's just a matter of people getting older and it's natural death rate than anything else. But what I've done now, I've actually started building a new road to access the mining district over here that will also be able to go straight to steel. Might be a shorter route for the steel exports eventually. But so anyway, I think in the meantime, it's going to help out the construction process over here quite a lot. There's a lot of construction happening here. I've also activated anybody to be able to come and work here. So I want to make sure that we are in fact keeping pace. So I think we can start, well, lots of trucks waiting to export. I think we can export some of this again. We'll start slowly, maybe like 5 megawatts only. But we do need that number to come up. I want to continue to import extra labor. And we probably want to start building some of these. Who's on fire? I believe you should be okay. We should have some people on the way. Yes, that should be good. So I'm adding another small store over here because this one does not seem to be within reach of this small store over here. We're just missing out on this small store, but it means that all of these will have problems. So with the small store over here, it means this area can be a little bit better, and we can start to think about maybe sprinkling in a little bit more living quarters in this specific area over here. But that's about as much as I'm going to want this town to grow. I don't want this town to get much bigger than that. The rest, oh, look at this. We should be getting good coal resources through here now. And that means our steel production should be good. Well, if we can move them here quick enough. So I'm tempted to hit that up to 40. So we'll get more vehicles running through here. But yeah, I think our steel production is really starting to ramp up. There's obviously a lot of stuff that needs to be produced here. This road over here is almost done. Hopefully we can get this road done, and then this connection through here will be really good. It'll allow good accessibility in this area. I do like it. I do like that idea. We are seeing this number. It's getting better. This number is getting better, so that's good. We are getting a good load of people working here, so the export of the power should be not be too much of a problem. It's now kind of getting to the middle of summer, so we are doing a decent job. I was kind of wondering whether we start a small farming area somewhere, but I'm not too keen on it. I'd rather spend all of our resources on getting this working. Okay, the bus stop is done, so that means we should be able to get workers here fairly quickly. What I'll do is I'll recommence construction over here, so we can get that moving. I can also maybe start looking at construction on that one. If we do that, we can, so if we get these up and running, we can already start using trucks to, oh, we can't. We need this one up and running first. So there's still a lot of construction that we need to do before we can use our own iron out of coal. Anyway, it tempers us a little bit in terms of getting this stuff done. We should have plenty of coal trucks on the way here. That's gravel, that's coal. There's so many vehicles moving around. And this is the part of the thing that I like about the Cosmonaut Challenge. If you have to move all your stuff around, instead of having the imports directly coming into the steel mill, you need proper infrastructure. And then it's important to get good roads everywhere. Now we're delivering these guys from all sides. Excellent. I think that should be the last ones, and then we'll have this bypass section done. Excellent. I think that is it. Oh no, might be a little bit more. Oh no, we're delivering some more stuff over here for construction. We need a little bit of concrete getting its way over here. Nice. Now construction can commence. Excellent. More steel coming in here. I think this is the last. Now it's just about getting more and more workers here till we finish off the mine. Okay, so our first iron mine is, well, a few more work days before it's done, but it's going to be done shortly. We can also start maybe working on this. It takes very little, so let's start working on this one. And once that's done, we can activate this. But it won't be able to... Oh, they should... Can they? Okay, anyway, let's get them to work on all of that. Where's this guy going? Oh, to work over there? Really interesting. Actually quite helpful. Okay, construction is underway. Let's see what's our population doing. I'm not convinced our death rate is needs to be this high. Why is our death rate this high? What's going on with our medical? I mean, this is above 80 for most of it. I am worried about some of these. That's 90 over there. This is coming up. That's dropping down a little, really. Are we not able to meet all the demand? I think this is my worry. Why are people getting sick? Participating in a sport, one person. Without a job. We've got way more people without jobs. No, really, you should have a job. Getting food, meat, everything is everywhere available. This is under construction at the moment. Missing steel and stuff, which I think is going to arrive shortly. Steel and a load of boards also. How are we doing over here with like boards and stuff? Ooh, we need more trees. Let's get some more trees in here. We'll just do pine. We'll make a nice big one. Need to make sure that we are constantly reseeding. Missing wood. Can we get a few more workers to come and work here? Just do like 20 of them. So we've added a bit more there. I think board production, we don't need much more than that. They can produce at what pace? 180 wood for tons for 140. This creates what exactly? It doesn't have a rate. That's interesting. So we don't know. Without the rate, we don't know. So we have no steel here. We don't necessarily need all of this stuff to be coming in here anymore. Apart from maybe the boards. The boards needs to come here. But we really don't need to be delivering... Are we delivering bricks here? Let's just have a look. Are you guys delivering bricks to that side? No, you're not. So really, to be honest, in terms of the exports, let's quickly see. Can I quickly... so if we're saying load here to go to exports, we don't want to do the boards, but we want the others, and we just want to do that to 0. So let's just sell the rest of that, because we're not using this anymore. So we'll clear this one out, and it'll become boards completely. Aggregate storage, really? It was fire? Anyway, we sorted that out. Excellent. This new road section here is going to be quite helpful to us. That construction is underway. I don't believe this is doing anything just yet. Ooh, the stuff here is getting delivered. Nice. We are progressing. We are really progressing. But it is obviously slow going. That's done. Now steel needs to be delivered here for the next phase. How much steel do we have? Yeah, we are creating steel. We're doing a pretty decent job at producing steel. Let's have a quick look. So the game actually provides you with the ability to check things like GDP, isn't it? Domestic production. Here we go. So if we go consumption of resources, consumption of manpower. Let's go last month. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to pause it just for a second. Well, let's not pause it. So our production of resources is 182,000 rubles. Consumption of resources is pretty high. And then we've got some work days. So average cost of a work day is 1.47 rubles. But I'm not sure it actually tells us in terms of industry what we're producing. This is consumption of resources. Let's go back. Production of resources. Here we go. Steel. 24 tons of steel was produced in June. So that's got some value to it. There's a lot of coal ore being produced. And a lot of coal as well. Coal is one of our big ticket items. Power. Most of our money probably comes from power then, really. Yeah, but I do like this. Can we, the question is, do we get this guy filled up? Pretty well, actually. Let's, and this should be filled. Okay, let's see about ramping up a little bit more people here. Actually, let's try and get it up to 50. We should be able to get close to that number now. This is done? Okay, excellent. So with no goods to sell, let's just make sure we are in fact dropping off at the Morgan Valley small warehouse. But what we'll do is we will add this one, and over here we will be unloading that and that up to 30%. Let's make it 50 for this guy. Perfect. So once that gets here, we should be able to and we should probably start opening up our construction of one of these buildings. Yeah, well, let's get started on one of them. Excellent. So we'll slowly start seeing a little bit better movement of that going on over here. I'm worried about the health back there. That row over there does not seem to be getting any healthier. This is okay. I'm not sure why this isn't really growing, but yeah, I'm struggling with why the health is the way it is. Anyway. Okay. Is the mine done? Almost. The mine is almost done. These guys are taking their sweet time to get done, by the way. So we are struggling with this a little bit more. Equipment and construction. Okay, what I'll do, we've got a little bit of money. Let's get a couple more excavators. What kind of equipment do we need? Shall we get maybe a big crane? How many pieces of equipment can I get? No, I think just these guys should be fine. So let's buy another excavator. These are pretty pricey. We'll buy one of them and one open hull truck. Okay, so we'll say you go on top of the truck, please, and the truck goes to here. Okay, I think that's... Whoa! Where did that money go? I think we must have imported something immediately now. We should be able to easier get workers here through this section also, instead of having them drive all the way around there. I do like what we're doing with our road sections here. Okay, what I think I will do is I will start building some of these as well. So let's kind of get going on that one and this one. So that's 2 long sections of road that I think we can go ahead and build. I like what we're doing with this this little mountain pass road thing over here. Look at these guys. Oh, are they... no, they're the construction workers, right? Yeah. Got the equipment here. Can we move some of this equipment there? Let's do it. This roller, for instance, I would like to move the roller over there. And some of these also, actually. I didn't even know I had this many. Yeah, hopefully if we can move all of them over here, it should be okay. Then we can get more dumpers on this side. Are you going to move? Yeah. You don't have a steel source. Let's just see what don't you need. You don't necessarily need a steel source though. Okay, I'm wondering whether this will be enough open hull trucks to do the work there. Lots of work days going in here. How many unemployed? Yeah, that number is looking good. Now our deaths is above our births. Yeah, we're stagnating a little bit, which worries me. Which honestly, it worries me. I've got 2 hospitals full of doctors, with plenty of space for patients and ambulances, but the ambulances are struggling to get in and out all the time. Really, that does it bothers me that we're not getting these numbers up. This must be above 80. Look at that. That's just dropping, constantly dropping. So we've got a hospital here. I don't know why we really are struggling with that, with the health stuff. We've got everything they could possibly want. Apart from maybe a pub, but I don't quite get why the health doesn't go up. It does bother me. It really does bother me. Is there another harvester vehicle available? Yeah, okay, the mine is going along swimmingly. We're not getting the rest of this built though. Yeah, maybe we're just working on too much at the same time. It's probably our problem here. Ooh. No workers? Must be workers there. Yeah, a little bit. We're struggling with workers now. It's when you've got too much going on. That's the thing, where it becomes a problem. Not even full-on workers anywhere. Now population is not good. We've got more deaths now. We're stagnating completely. It's the middle of summer and we're stagnating. This is of concern to me. What's going on with our coal? Oh, our coal is brilliant. Okay, I'm gonna export more. More power. 9 megawatts. Export more power. Are we seeing more people working here? Not really. Wouldn't mind getting more of this field done. What is our exports looking like over here? When we have more than... We're not? No, we do. We load at the fuel reserve and then we unload on all of these, but we're not doing CP. We're not actually exporting, are we? No, we have to export, right? Are we not exporting through here? Okay, hang on. Let's have a look over here. We've been probably exporting from here. Let's just have a look. Okay, fuel reserve when it's above 60%. Then we send it out. Let's drop that down to 50 and sell a little bit more of that because we are above 50, I think. Yeah, so we just make sure we keep it above 50, but we don't necessarily need that much of a buffer, and that's the thing. Okay, so these have been done. So I've done the exports there. So what we can do is we can stop loading these. Actually, we'll put that one back to say 30%, and then instead we will go ahead and load boards. So if boards is more than 30%, we'll start selling boards. Okay, that should work. Have more people working here. Are we producing more? Yeah, excellent. We are producing boards much quicker now. Good. This construction has been done. We don't have anybody living there though. We don't have a lot of money to move people in, but I will get a little bit of people in here. So let's get like 1-2 loads of people in there. 20 more people. Start living there. I would like us to start building some of the others, opening some of the others up. Can we, question here, can we squeeze in a little section of road through there? Not really. So this is a little bit of a, not the best design in terms of, hang on. We do that and we turn it. No, that doesn't want to work. It really doesn't want to work. Can we move this one up a little? I'm kind of wondering about it. It would be useful if we can move this one just a little bit. Let's do that. Move that out of the way. We'll redo it quickly. Residential. This is the new ones, right? The residential. Oh yeah, I'm on it. 5-story, not the double, the single 5-story new 2. That's kind of the one that we've got going on there. Does not want to be honest, we can hardly squeeze it in now. Okay, so it seems like we won't be able to do it. We just wasted a little bit of resources there. Can't squeeze it closer to that side without redoing some more stuff. Should be okay though, right? Well, what we could maybe do is run a little section through there, so at least it's a shorter walk over here. Let's do that. Let's put it back in. Unfortunately, what we'll do is we'll start with this. Once that one's built, they'll start building this one. And what I'm kind of tempted to do is maybe see about squeezing in a little section through there, so it's easier to get here. I also want us to do those pieces. So let's commission that, see if that works. Getting them in there and closer to all this stuff is quite important, I think. At the same time, we could also tie this one in here like that. We commission all of those we commission, so we improve that situation over there a little bit more. Guys, I think that is going to wrap up this episode. We are building towards the future. We're making progress, not as quick as I would like. The one thing that I'm quite concerned about is our population that is seems to stagnate a little bit. If we go last month, I mean, look at that. That's not good. This year, look at this. Well, yeah. So I'm not too comfortable with our slow rate of growth. If you can understand why we're struggling so much with some of these things, please do share. I would. Wow, this one's maxed out. So are some of these emptying, or we just? Why it looks weird to me. Anyway, we are building more housing, which will be good. But yeah. So if you have some kind of idea as to why our population is stagnating, even though we are providing everything, and why our healthcare isn't getting better, even though it isn't getting much better, even though we've got 2 like hospitals in here. Please do share. That would be quite interesting to understand. No. Too many workers. Drop the workers. Not that many. We can have a slower construction there, please. Okay, good. Yeah, so that's it. So this is the future of our nation. We are working our way there. We still have... Oh, yes, excellent. We should be able to export a fair bit of this. How's this going? This is really good. Really good. Okay, let's export more power, like 10 megawatts. That'll be helpful. This construction is almost done. That construction is almost done. Waiting on some resources though. But anyway, there we go. We are doing a decent job at providing our own steel, so we're not importing any steel, and that is now saving us a fair bit of money. But we are still in dire straits. We would like to get to a point where we can actually export our steel instead. But yeah, all of this, we're optimizing our efficiency all the time. Thank you so much for joining. As always, please hit that like button. Join us on the Discord if you want to discuss these matters a little further. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.